What is going on, guys? Welcome back into another video. In today's video, I have a genuine question for you all. Should Sonic Speed Simulator go back to OG? Well, plenty of other games have. For example, Fortnite. They went OG like 3 times at this point, with OG Fortnite in 2023, now with the remix, and now present day with the brand new OG game mode, which is impossible to win. I still have not won a game yet. I have a skill issue. If you want to carry me, just let me know. And I bring this up because, well, Sonic Speed Simulator back in the day was, it was probably in its prime. I don't know if I still have the screenshot. If I do, I will share it on the screen. But the player count was over 100,000 in its prime. Now this game gets maybe 100,000 to 20,000 people when the update happens, which is good, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing compared to what it was like before. So what if they got the game back and made it OG? Well, that's what I'm discussing in today's video. And at the end of the video, we're going to be answering one question. Should Sonic Speed Simulator go back to OG, even if it's just for 1 month? And now the entire reason I'm even bringing this up is because a subscriber and a member called Andy, shout out to Andy, he actually sent me a concept of what a Sonic Speed Simulator OG would look like. So alright guys, this is what Andy said. Back SSS 1.0 for a month. OG leveling up system, stats game pass, OG world progression, OG style user. New features from 2.0 are still here, fast travel, adventures, etc. Which I gotta be honest, is a great thing that he included that, because if they were not in there, that would have definitely been a complaint from me. Old zones like classic Green Hill and etc. Speed is uncapped, Sailor Tails for the first week, enchanting is back, fast friends and mastery still exist. Now alright, overall, that is a great concept. I love the idea of it, but there are a couple issues, unfortunately. Now, first off, number one, the enchanting. Now, unfortunately, as much as I want enchanting to come back, even if it's just for 1 month, I think that would sort of break the system with the entire event thing, like with event status on certain Chow, and if you can even enchant fast friends, it's a very hard thing to implement inside of a game that already has a system that is working. So enchantments, as much as I want them in the game, I don't think they would do it, solely for the reason is that it might kind of like screw up the state of the game right now. I don't know, that might just be me. And now second, personally, in my opinion, I think the Sailor Tails idea is good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if we were to go in the past, then I feel like we should be bringing back older events that were super cool. Like, for example, I think we should bring back the OG Metal Sonic event that was super fun, and especially with Chemical Plant. And I think instead of just having all the zones unlocked at once, what I think we should do instead is every week a new zone gets unlocked. Again, I know I'm using Fortnite for a lot of reference, but like, think about it as in like one Fortnite, every single week of OG, a new map or slash like POI comes out. That's what I think they should be doing. I think that's a great idea. So I think I should start off with the 4 classic worlds: Green Hill, Lost Valley, Emerald Hill, and Snow Valley, and every week add another one like Hilltop and then Chemical Plant, and I think that should be it. But yeah, I think they should add the Sailor Tails event, but I also think they should add other events, maybe even like the Treasure Hunter Knuckles event and stuff like that. Bring back the more older and cooler events instead of like, hey guys, we have the Sailor Tails event and now we have this random reskin event that everyone forgot about. I think that's a better way of doing OG, right? Because then again, we can also do the cat event with Green Reef. I don't know, guys, I'm just shooting out ideas, but what I'm trying to say is that I think the Sailor Tails event's a good idea since it was the very first reskin, but I think they should also bring back other cool stuff from OG to celebrate SSS. And now, my very last issue with this is, unfortunately, the classic worlds. Now, let me explain. See, these OG worlds, well, I love them so much inside of this game, like secret worlds, but it kind of defeats the purpose of going back to OG if you still have these classic worlds. And obviously, I know, technically OG Green Hill will still be unlockable in new, same with Snow Valley, but like, guys, if we're being honest with ourselves, we already have classic worlds in the game, So what would be the point of bringing these worlds back? To be completely honest, if these OG thing were to happen, I think it would be perfect for an anniversary event. And even then, I think what they should probably do is just bring back the older events. But guys, again, if I'm being completely honest, I'd rather them bring back the OG worlds. But I think this would be another reason for them not to do this event, because, well, you know, if we already have the OG worlds, what would be the point of bringing them back for like an entire month? Well, alright guys, those were my complaints, but everything else, I have to be honest, sounds lovely. Like the speed cap being unlimited, the UI changing, and even bringing back Classic Green Hill. Those things make me smile. That's what made the game good. The speed uncapped. And I get it, the game has evolved and technically has become better, but I don't know, that OG feeling of going 1,000 miles per hour, not even Supersonic can do that. That's how OG that feels. That feeling when I bought the beta and I got whatever, a bunch of levels, and when rebirthing actually mattered and I started just zooming across the map. That is when SSS was in its peak, in my opinion. So alright guys, to answer the question from the beginning of the video, should Sonic Speed Simulator go back to OG? I would say yes. I think it should. I don't think it would bring back old players, but I think it would make current players really happy, including myself as a person that actually bought the beta and was there from day one. And maybe if they even wanted to, they can even bring back like Marble Garden Zone. If you guys did not know, that zone was supposed to be in the game, but unfortunately it was not. I think it got discontinued at the very last minute. But I do have an idea for OG, and what I think OG should be, again, I'm gonna bring up Fortnite, but I think it should be sort of a game mode, then rather take over SS 2.0 for a month. Like, if I have to be completely honest, I think these two things should coexist. Like, for example, inside Sonic Frontiers, there's two options for the ending. You can either do the normal one, or you can go in the ring and do the other ending, or the alternate ending, where Sage lives and all that type of stuff. So that's what I think they should be doing. They should have two portals at spawn. What I would think is they put the portal right over here or over here, and the portal would probably say like, hey, do you want to return back to OG SSS? And then you could say yes or no, because guys, I think that would be the perfect way. And again, they can keep updating the main game, because if we're gonna be honest, they have all these assets in their files. They don't need to make an entire new event just for the stuff. What I think is that they should definitely bring this back for an anniversary, but I think these two things should coexist rather than just one taking over the other. But hey guys, those are just my thoughts and feelings. I think this would be a great idea, but again, I do think it should coexist. I don't think one should replace the other. Let me know if you guys actually want this to come in the game, because I do. But anyways guys, here are all of these shoutouts from last. You guys have earned it. And if you guys can tell me if you actually want this to come to the game, or if you don't, I'm going to be giving 3 of you guys a shout out in the next video. And without further ado, if not already, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell, and I'll be seeing you guys next one. Peace. Thanks for watching.